Alrighty. Input your name. Doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? Just for the... Let's call him Yummy. Nah. The buttons on this game are really sticky. Okay, so before, for all those who have watched my current Yu-Gi-Oh series, you would have heard me talk about this game a little bit. This is Yu-Gi-Oh Forbidden Memories. It came out on the PS1 in, I think, 1999, if my memory's right. And it is the first Yu-Gi-Oh game I ever played. It's probably the first Yu-Gi-Oh game a lot of us played. So we get this little scene here with Haishin. Now, this is take 2. I played this for an hour. And turns out my laptop, the charger wasn't plugged in and it ran out of battery. So after an hour, it just went, yep, you can't do anymore, and it just turned off. So I've lost one recording already, but it's not too bad. Probably do it better on this one anyway. I wasn't really that happy with the last one anyway. But this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. A lot of nostalgia, a lot of old. So this is Simon Moran. You get a lot of text in this game as well. A lot of it is just text-based. You can keep listening for like 4 or 5 different lines, but he just says, the king and queen are getting concerned. You're always going to the town and playing cards. Don't you think it's high time you dedicated yourselves to your studies? If you go back to the Pharaoh's palace, you will get to duel Simon Moran. So I've named him Yami. Blah, blah, blah. If you wish to play cards, try your hand against me. So this is usually... it's actually quite easy to miss Simon. I'm going to duel everyone, but I also... Alright, so this is what a starter deck looks like on this game. We've got Ancient Brain, we've got Tainted Wisdom. In the real world, they are the fusion material for Skull Knight. There's a little D, Penguin. There's a Thunder type, they're very useful. Oh, there's 2 Thunder types. Wicked Wings of Flame. Do we get... Oh, we do get a Dragon as well, Petite Dragon. We get 1 Beast, it's Mindless Radiant. Oh no, there's... Dig Beak. That's a stupid card. Doesn't fuse properly. Not as a Beast type anyway. Oops. I saw Raigeki and Yami, Horn of the Unicorn. Dark monsters with horns. That's an okay starter deck. It'll do. You don't really need a strong starter deck to get through the start anyway. So, okay. Tainted Wisdom. Good card straight off the bat. So what I'm going to do, for those who know this game well, I'm going to play up to Haishin, and then I'm going to load up my old file. I won't use the strongest deck possible, but Stone Ghost, that'll do. Stone Ghost, he's one of my men. I like Stone Ghost. It's one of my main fusions that I would always use. It's Stone Ghost, Zombie Warrior, Minamushi Warrior, Cyber Soldier, good old Beanie Bean Soldier is one of them as well. Tiger Axe, I used him quite a lot. That's about it, really. Alright. Oh, okay, that will make Dragon Zombie. Do we have anything else? That'll make Stone D. So I'll make Dragon Zombie. Dragon Zombie. So generally on this, I get rid of fiends out of my deck first. So the best fusion material on this game are plants, warriors, zombies, rock types, kinda. Dragons, yeah. Fairies, female fairies, if you fuse that with a rock. There's a fish, there's a pyro. I don't think these will fuse with anything. No, it's a bit of a... Okay, now if you see my screen flicker, it's nothing to do with your Ah, crap. Okay, Guardian Stars. So with Guardian Stars, you'll see, yeah, Guardian Star. Okay, each Guardian Star will have one that it beats, and it will have one that's bad against. The others will just be neutral. I know them all, so how's the best way to say it? Okay, Sun beats Moon, Moon beats Venus, Venus beats Mercury, Mercury beats Sun. Then there's the other ones. Jupiter. Actually, let's go with Mars. Mars beats Jupiter. Jupiter beats... Does Jupiter beat Saturn, or does Saturn... No, Jupiter beats Saturn. Saturn beats Uranus. Uranus beats Pluto. Pluto beats Neptune, and Neptune beats Mars. And I think that's all of them. And as you see, my screen is flickering a bit. My PS2, I don't understand how it still works, to be honest. But the AV cords, they don't make a proper solid connection in the back of the console. They just kind of sit in it, and occasionally the screen will flicker. Like I said, I bought it for 50 bucks at a second-hand shop. It'd be over 15 years ago now. I am amazed this PS2 still goes. I'm happy it still goes, because I can play Forbidden Memories. So after you beat Simon, you can actually go back and he'll tell you a little story, which I'll show you here. Blah, 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 you've returned. Would you be interested in hearing it? Sure. Then listen well. Today, the Yu-Gi-Oh card deck is used simply as an entertaining pastime, but long ago, the cards were used as an invaluable aid for magic, blah, blah, blah. For aiding sorcerer's powers, magic users were able to use their powers to summon the forces depicted on the cards. Some built kingdoms, others waged wars, but the battles between mystics grew in intensity until finally the use of magic was forbidden. Now only the cards remain in our kingdom. They are a reminder of those bygone days of magic. Cool story, Simon. To be honest, the actual story mode of Forbidden Memories, the actual story of it is actually pretty decent. Like, for an original story, I don't mind it at all. If you go back here now, there's just no one around. If you go to this shrine, there'll just be a mage soldier there, and he'll just tell you to go away. Your guy will just go, oh, there's things of interest. It's in... People are gathering or something, but there's nothing of interest. I think that's what he says. Our task now is to go to the duel ground. Usually now, I would go to free duel and I would battle Simon like 100 times and I would win all the cards. So every time you beat a duelist on this, you will get a card and some star chips. You can buy cards with star chips. For those who haven't played this before, if you can play it, it's pretty hard to find copies of this game, to be honest. But for all those out there who have played this game, I would say most people might know this, but for 80 star chips, which that doesn't take you a long time to accumulate in this game. For 80 star chips, yes, literally 80, you can buy Jirai Gumo, 2200 attack. That is a very strong card for this early in the game. Let's make Zombie Warrior. Oh, crud. I should have made Cyber Soldier. Never mind. Zombie Warrior will do the job. 1200. Hurricane. So, if you fuse a dinosaur with a zombie that's... Actually, I think it doesn't matter what attack points are, as long as they're under 1800. They will fuse together to make a Cybersaurus. I need to get rid of some of these cards. So yeah, the starter decks on this, as you have seen, they're not that fantastic, but they do for the start of the game, most of the time, anyway. Zombie Warrior, and Hurricane. Nice. Okay, who's Next, Wood Remains, which is a zombie type. That'll do. That's all we can make, really. So yeah, because you're playing with such weak monsters as well, you do have to filter through a few turns. You can only play one card per turn. Doesn't matter if it's magic, trap, you can't set them. Like, you can't set magic and traps and play a monster. You can set magic and traps, but that will take the card played for a turn. You can only play one card per turn on this game. So yeah, the format of this game is very different from traditional Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no effect monsters in this game either. Oh, Mega Thunderball. Don't have our dragon out, unfortunately. Actually, we can fuse it with an Aqua and make Bolt this Cargot. So sweet. Ancient Jar. If you fuse Ancient Jar and Mystic Lamp, you will get Ushioni. Okay, another tip with this. Simon Moran actually drops a lot of good cards. He drops Blackland Fire Dragon, Celtic Guardian, Horn Imp, Silver Fang, Mammoth Graveyard, Toric, Griffor, Beaver Warrior, I think is another one that he drops, Zombie Warrior. Simon Moran drops a lot of good cards. I think he drops a Time Wizard as well. Some festival. So this is Villager number 1. So there's a couple of interesting little characters that you can take part in dueling here. Mystic Lamp, is that already in the deck? No, not by the look of it. That can go in. Let's get rid of Amoeba and... Where's a really couple of dark ones? Kill. Warriors are good for fusions. Okay, what's good here? Nothing. Nothing at all. So we're playing against Villager 1, so we're not really in any trouble here. He's pretty easy to beat. Villager 2, on the other hand. Okay. Dinosaurus and a machine. Dinosaur and a machine will make Cybersaurus. So only if old Villager plays something with a Mars Guardian Star will Gale Dog will be in trouble. But, so it's a 500 point increase or decrease depending if you're on the good or bad side of it. There's Dharma Cannon. So Queen's Double is a warrior, but it also acts as a fairy as well. Fairy, female fairy, and a rock will make Mystical Sand, 2100. Very, very useful fusion. Very easy to make as well. Alright, Cybersaurus attacks. And I also need to be careful that I don't overwrite my save file on this as well, because I have got my my old save on the memory card. There's literally nothing I can make, and I didn't actually mean to play Griggle. I actually meant to the left button on my D-pad on my PlayStation 2 controller is getting a bit slack. It doesn't work as well as what it once used to. But that is the curse of everything getting old. As Villager 1 is defeated and he drops a Bone Mouse for us, which zombies aren't too bad for fusion material. So now this guy, Villager 2, he's a little bit of a nasty one. He can get twin-headed Thunder Dragon fusions. He can get good 2100s. He's not the nicest duelist to play against sometimes. Alright, let's get rid of One of these fiends would do it. That'll do. Usually I go towards getting rid of fiends and insects first. They don't fuse into anything. If they do, it's nothing good. Okay. Those two will make... I think they'll make Nekagel, actually. We do have... I'm going to play Ancient Brain. Probably get destroyed. But I do have Raigeki, so... that'll be Nekagel. Okay, what do we got? Kageningen. I can make Nekagel myself. And... oh... Uranus is probably safer. You can leave it in attack mode. They won't attack you and destroy their own monster. However, I want mine on the field. I've got Raigeki, so I'm okay. At least. If you match their monster, they will always put it in defense mode. Even if the defense is weaker than your attack, they will still put it in defense mode. So, never said the game made any sense. That equip card's pretty useless as well. I probably should have used Raigeki there. It's fine. Look at that armored zombie straight off the bat. So as you see, the duelists already are starting to use stronger cards here as well. Yes, if there is something to attack that they can beat, they will put it back into attack mode. Oh, that'll make Bean Soldier. But, alright, let's use our Raigeki. It is risky, because if he draws what he needs to make a twin-headed Thunder Dragon, we will get absolutely belted. So yes, it's always a nervous time playing against Villager too, because he can pull twin-headed Thunder Dragons on you. Okay. I gotta go with my guy. Even though he's 100 points weaker than Cyber Soldier, I gotta go with my guy, the Bean Soldier. Old Beanie. He's just my dude, my bro. Alright, Nekagel 2 is a 1900. What time is it? Okay. Dude, soundtrack on this game goes hard. It is such a good soundtrack. Alright, let's do Cyber Soldier. I could have made Pumpkin the King of Ghosts there, actually. But that's okay. Beanie! That's Nekagel number 2 and Cyber Soldier. So 800, eh? I am surprised he did not fuse more. Usually he does. Okay, Cybersaurus. Yeah. Oops. Oh, actually. Dinosaur and oh, it must only be Mammoth Graveyard then. Mammoth Graveyard with a zombie will make Great Mammoth of Gold Find, which is 2200. That's what all dinosaurs do. Must just be Mammoth Graveyard. I mean, it makes sense. Great Mammoth of Gold Find kind of looks like the daddy for Mammoth Graveyard. Mystical Sheep, that's 750. You won. Guess I owe you a card. Nah. Villager number 3. This is the only time in the story mode that you can duel him. Technically they're not missable because after you beat the campaign you can just play it again. But you can go a whole game without having him in free duel. This is the only spot where you can actually battle him. so he's not too strong. Let's play down Tainted Wisdom. Okay, we've got fish in our... A fish under 1100 with a zombie will make corroding shark. Okay, let's fuse these two. They should make magical ghost. And they do. Ah, speak of corroding shark. So yes, obviously for your fusions you need to have two monsters that have less attack than the monster that you're trying to fuse. That'll make the zombie warrior. That'll do. So, you know, as long as you know your fusions, you don't need to worry about what monster fuses into what and all that. Just worry about what type of monster it is that you got the fusion with. So, plants and warriors, plants and zombies, plants and dragons. So, you know, plants are pretty useful. Plants and fairies, female fairies will make Queen of Autumn leaves. Plants and beasts will usually make Flower Wolf. So, Digbeak, does it literally do anything? Okay, maybe it does. There's Tatsuna Toshigo. Beast and a fish will make that. It's 1350. It's not too bad. Zombie warrior. Okay, tip on this game. You need 3 memory cards to do it, but you can't duel or trade with a duelist that has the same name as you on this. They tried to do that so you couldn't duplicate your cards by trading between memory cards, but there was a way around it. If you had 3 memory cards, I think that will make Armored Zombie. Yeah. If you have 3 memory cards, on 2 of them have your normal game file. Have the 3rd one as a dummy. Load up one of your game files. Spend all your star chips. Trade it to the 3rd file, the dummy file, and trade from that dummy file to one of the 2 memory cards that you didn't use initially to spend all your star chips. So you've got game A and B, which are both duplicates. Oh, living vase. Both duplicates of your main file, and game C is your dummy. So spend all your star chips on game B, trade them to C, then trade all your cards from game C to game A, if that makes sense. Derova, that's a warrior, 900. That's how you keep your star chips on this game and get all the cards you want without spending them. Star chips, you can only get 5 at a time. So, you know, it does take a little while, but how much would I have already? Probably 30 or so. Like I said, 80 will buy you Jiraiya. That's one of the best cards you can buy with star chips. Some cards, all of the good cards, cost 999,999, which is, yes, literally 1 star chip off a million. And you can only get 5 at a time, so you're not getting that many star chips. So, yeah, that's the way this game is. I think it's 1700. 1700 will buy you a twin-headed thunder dragon. Other than that, most cards 1500 and above cost up around like 500 to 1000. On my main game file, I've got 5,700 and something, I think. So here we have Joey Wheeler, but his ancestor as Jono. That's what the characters are on this. They are ancestors to their counterparts in Duelist of the Roses, which came out on PS2. Came out after this game. Believe it or not, when you finish the campaign on this, you get a secret code. Now that code cannot be used on this game. It actually works on Duelist of the Roses, which is bizarre. This game came out first and it works on a game. The code works on a game from later in the future. Yeah. Also, if you have a PS1 memory card in slot 2 and you load up for Duelist of the Roses on slot 1, you get a special Duelist in versus mode, in 2-player mode. You can duel against a Deckmaster K or something. So your friends go off back to the duel ground. You do battle Seto here. He's not too difficult usually. I mean, you'll fight Jono first. He's rubbish. He's very easy to beat. Now we did get a do-over, which it's a water type. Oh, I'm thinking of Doran. That's what I was thinking of for the warrior type. It's still 900 attack, but sorry, I got that wrong. I was thinking of Doran. Okay, Cyber Commander. There's a rock as well. Those two together will make Stone Ghost. Okay, let's make Cyber Soldier. Cyber Soldier's 1500. He's one of my bros as well. Can never use him in real Yu-Gi-Oh though. He's 5 stars and he's only a normal monster. He's not worth it. It's one of those early gen monsters that were 5 stars. A fair few of them. Weather Control. I don't like Weather Control. He doesn't fuse very well in this game. Let's make Stone Ghost. Cool. So Stone Ghost and my Cyber Soldier. 2 of my bros on this game, along with Bean Soldier, Tiger Axe. There's another zombie. I'm just putting my jacket on. It's going to be cold. Alright. Mask of Darkness. Here you can sweep the field. It's Joey. Literally, he hasn't got any good monsters. Joey will sometimes fuse from his hand, but it's pretty rare. Usually, if you're attacking like this, they just keep slapping down defense. Look at that. Another defense. Equip card's not good for anything. Penguin Knight. Penguin Knight's a cool card. Even that little sword of his. So we're only going to do 3,600 points of damage here. So we're just under. 200 points under. Still, convincing win. Joey has not done any damage to us. Dig Beak, Beast, and... if you do a Beast and a Weaker Machine, it would make a Gigatech Wolf. Doesn't fuse with anything. Does that make Garvis? No. Weather Control is a useless fairy fusion. It doesn't fuse like fairies usually should. Actually, I think I might have needed a Wing Beast for Garvis, actually, now that I think about it. Wait, no I don't. Garvis is a beast. 2,000 attack. Inner Soul, good card. It's a Pyro. Pyros are good fusion materials. They can make a... they can make... Flamed Cerberus, which is 2,100. Alright, so Seto's ancestor comes waltzing in. Now, it is pretty easy to lose to him. He can summon Gaia the Fierce Knight. Oh, Mystical Sheep, I didn't put that in. He can summon Gaia the Fierce Knight. Let's get rid of Mask of Darkness. Let's get rid of Megarus. Like, Fiends are not good on this game. Chuck them in. So he can play Gaia the Fierce Knight. It's very, very rare that he does. Usually he starts off with like Battle Ox or Hitotsume Giant or something. You know what, because I don't like weather control, you can go in defense mode and you can... And with you in defense mode, we can see what Seto plays first. It's actually not a good idea to defend. Okay, that's Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. It's actually not a good idea to defend on your first turn on this game, as they will usually always fuse something. Alright, Rock and... Alright, Queen's Double is a warrior, but it also functions as a female fairy. It will make Mystical Sand at 2100. Now, if I picked Saturn as my Guardian Star, I would have lost there. I would have been at a disadvantage. Wait. Is Saturn the disadvantage? Or does Saturn beat Uranus? It doesn't matter. Anyway, Beanie! I can make Cherubin the Fire Knight. We all know what Cherubin Fire Knight is. It is time to summon the Bean Soldier! My guy. My bro. Bean Soldier has always been there for me on this game. Until I get to the point where he's no longer really any use, but the Bean Soldier. Okay, Little D and Machine can make Cybersaurus. Beanie. Wretched Ghost of the Attic. And 2100. Okay, Plant and Dragon will make Black Dragon Jungle King. Not a bad card. Let's finish him off. Shadow Spectre. I mean, the next duel on this is Haishin anyway. So yeah, that's the start of the game. Abyss Flower, 750. I cannot believe I lost. But wait a moment, Yugioh. I see, blah, 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 it's over today. I have a feeling that path would cross elsewhere. You did it, Yummy. So you can duel again with your friends here, but oh, did I miss the scene in the shrine? No, I didn't. Oh, thank. I thought I'd missed the scene, but I hadn't. You can actually view it a little bit earlier, but that's okay. There's a little scene here in the shrine. I thought I had missed it, and I wouldn't have been able to upload this unless I had seen this scene. Completionist, sort of. Anyway, let's quickly just... if you go to the shrine or the town plaza, nothing happens. If you go to the duel ground, you can... let's just quickly return to the title. If you come down here into free duel, every duelist you beat will end up in here. Out of all these, Simon Moran is the best to play. He will drop the best cards. Villager 2 will drop good ones as well. How many cards do we have now? Chips, sorry. 30, is that it? Oh. I mean, usually I've dueled Simon like 100 times in free duel by now to get all these card drops and to build up my chips to buy Jirogumo. Millennium Shield and Labyrinth Wall, 3000 defense each. They're only 200 chips as well. They're not that expensive. Surprisingly, I know, but legitimately, that's what they cost. Hello there. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. Leave shop. Alright, if you go back to the duel ground, you can battle all your friends again, except for Taina at this stage. Joey will be like, hey, you're back, want to play, talk to someone else. Taina is like, I'll be heading home. You can duel her again. You duel her at the start. You can duel him a few times more as well. If you beat the Villager 1 and Villager 2 again here, they'll duel you once, but if you beat them, they won't play against you again. This guy learnt the hard way the first time. He doesn't want to play with you anymore. So, Jono, literally, you can play him as many times as you want, but what we'll do now, we'll go to Pharaoh's Palace. Well, it's about time. Go on now, off to your room. So, we made Simon angry, which is funny. It's funny to upset Simon. So, basically, this dude comes in and says there's trouble. Haishin is invading and he's wielding a strange magic. He's in the hall. So, Haishin is the main bad guy of the game. So as you see, he's made a bit of a mess. He's a strange looking fella. But basically what he's done, he's gone and collected up the Millennium items. He's dug up the Power of Darkness, as you see the Millennium Rod there. And he goes and makes a big bang, and that was probably Simon going into the wall that made that bang. So now it's time to run, and as you're running away, you will get caught. I mean, you don't really get options in this game. You can choose a response to get some dialogue, but there's usually only one outcome that you actually get. So, I mean, this game is so text heavy, but basically, they want to know the location of the Millennium items. And that's what Haishin has come to get. He's got 6 of them at this stage. The last one he needs is the Millennium Puzzle. Take it and run. So you get the Millennium Puzzle. And Simon doesn't want you to let Haishin have it. Seto's like, ooh, you brought it along. Give it to me. Give it to me, Simon. Get out of my way. So now if you stay, Simon's like, oh, please run away. If you select stay again, he's like, oh, please run away. Literally, I don't know why the game gives you an option. Haishin comes along and he's like, thanks, Seto, you found them. And now he's like, give me the puzzle. And Simon's like, you must do battle with Haishin. Now, if you beat Haishin, the game will end and then he'll say, not bad, boy, but you're wrong if you think you've beaten me. And it will just loop over until you lose. So, is it possible to beat Haishin at this stage with what you have? No, you would have to get better cards with star chips. But in theory, at this stage of the game, it is possible to beat Haishin, but it is very, very difficult. I mean, I'm not even going to bother trying to play against him, because he will play cards with excess of 3,000 attack points. And I do not have anything in my deck that is... Ooh. Moon in defense. I'm going to make Magical Ghost. Moon in defense, what would that be? Trihorn Dragon? Oh, Wall Shadow. Okay. There you go. Whatever. I mean, I can't beat him. I can't beat him at this stage. So, I mean, you're meant to lose this game. You're not actually meant to win it. Story-wise, you have to lose this game. So, oh, another Wall Shadow. At least play something. Usually he's played a medial black dragon or a perfectly ultimate great moth or a black skull dragon or something by now. That's a Cosmo Queen, which is 3,400. So tough to beat. Go, wow warrior. Whatever. Usually they attack with their strongest monster first as well. That is a Pluto. We're not going to get to see what that is. I already know what it is. It's a twin-headed thunder dragon. It's either twin-headed thunder dragon or Sanga, and they sort of go down in attack points in increments. So it would have been a twin-headed thunder dragon. Like literally he would just play one from his hand. He doesn't even have to fuse it. Foolish child, you've wasted my time. So now you get the option, Simon will grab hold of Haishin, and he will say, you must shatter the Millennium Puzzle, you cannot hand it over to Haishin. So as these two are having a little spat with each other, you get the option, if you don't shatter it, Simon says, like, please shatter it. Fine. Ping. He's like, no. Whoop. And now we are inside the Millennium Puzzle. And you're in there with Simon, unfortunately. However, he's just like, I'm sorry, Prince, this is the only way I could save you. So now that the puzzle is broken, you and Simon have been sucked into it. And now you have to wait until that Destiny Day where the puzzle is put together. And until then, Simon tells you literally to go to sleep. Oh man, couldn't even get a TV in here, Simon. Couldn't get us some entertainment for the 5,000 year wait, or however long it is. 5,000 years ago, when the pyramids were still young. Okay, now you're being called Yugi, and you're being woken up by Joey. Cool, we're at school. You dozed off, fella. I had a dream. It's time for the opening ceremony, so basically there is a tournament going on. Duelist... it's not Duelist Kingdom, it's just a Hawk tournament, as you see Chemo there as well. Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Tournament, sponsored by the Kaiba Corporation. So basically you have to win this tournament. The battles are about to begin, but before we start there are a few rules to explain. Preliminaries and finals. Who cares about the rules? All you gotta do is keep winning, right, Yugi? Yeah, I guess so. And now a few words from our sponsor, Mr. Kaiba. And there we have Kaiba. Oh, Kaiba boy. That Kaiba gets on my nerves. So I won't reveal the story just yet of why this tournament is being played. As you say, Taya, yeah, will be working part-time at this shop. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to return to the title, and usually by this time I've got a pretty decent deck, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to load up my old file. So on this one, how many star chips do I have? Yes, that's how many star chips I have accumulated so far. I haven't spent any because I've used that memory card trick. I've got... So if we look in my deck, I'm not going to use this deck to battle with right now, otherwise it's not going to be much fun. But that's the deck that I have currently been using. Got me through the game. Now the thing is, for me to get back to where I was before, it won't take long. I don't have to do the whole story again. I will have to battle Haishin. That's all I'll have to battle. So I might have to watch a little bit of cutscenes. But how many people watching? I'm guessing if people are watching this and they've come over from the main Yu-Gi-Oh series that I do here on the channel, that you've probably played Forbidden Memories before. If not, what do you think of it? It's very odd for a Yu-Gi-Oh game, but a lot of nostalgia for a lot of us. So now, if you keep listening to Simon... Ah, crud. That was an accident. It doesn't matter. If you go to Pharaoh's Palace, pass. Now then, young man, go to your room. Ahem, please. So, you are wise to heed me. Hours late. Sleep well, my prince. Well, that's a boring start of the game. So, yeah, you can skip the whole start of that whole story that we played just before. You can literally skip the whole thing. What it does though is you will not get them in free duel until you can, after you beat the campaign, you can just beat it again, collecting any duelists that you might have missed. Usually people might miss Villager 3, but since you only get one chance in the part of the story, and that's right at the start to actually play him, same as Simon. You have to go back there and you have to duel Simon to get him in free duel as well. And Simon drops a lot of good cards. Alright, so they've gone and got our friend there, so we literally just saw all this, but you know what? I'll beat Haishin once, just for fun. As I remember when I redid the campaign for the first time, I was like, I can beat Haishin at this stage. What happens if I beat Haishin? Just ends in an endless loop. Do not move, you are mine. Does he have a beard? Okay. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll beat him once. Then I'll lose to him deliberately. Well, either that, then I'll build my deck that I would usually have at this stage. Okay, let's lay fake trap down. Enemy attacks, fake trap will activate. It doesn't. It's not the same effect that it's... Oh, he's got a Harpy's Feather Duster. Fake trap doesn't have the same effect on this game that it does in the actual card game. 3650. So what I'm going to do after this, I am going to build the deck I would normally have at this stage of the game. That would be a Meteor Black Dragon that my weakest Skull Knight just destroyed. That 3650. So there's a guy on this called Meadow Mage. That's where you get most of the good cards from. Alright, Zoa. Did he play in defense mode? He did. He did not play in defense. Okay, Oops, okay. I thought he put that in defense mode. I was thinking, what card does he play with a Mars star sign in defense mode? Never mind. There we go. We win. Magical Ghost. You get rubbish cards from Haishin as well. Given how difficult he is at this stage of the game. Not bad, boy. But you're wrong if you think you've beaten me. Literally, and now the game will just be in a loop until you lose, so let's ditch all these. And let's build our deck. I'll build it quick. This is a deck I usually have at this stage. Jiroi Gumo is 80 star chips. Usually I've bought him. 200 chips for both of them. Labyrinth Wall and Millennium Shield. Usually I've bought him. I've bought them as well. Usually at this stage I will have... Not Darkfire Dragon. I will usually have Komori Dragons. and I will have Blackland Fire Dragons. You can win them from Simon Moran. Usually I would also have used Star Chips to buy Thunder Monsters as well. Not Bolt Escargot because he costs like 320 chips. Usually I would have Celtic Guardian. You win them from Simon. Judgment Hand, I think he's 140 chips, and you can fuse him into a Judge Man, but it's not really that useful. What you want is your Giant Soldier of Stone. I think you can win him from Simon as well. He's not a bad choice, but no. Horn Imp you can win from Simon as well. I'm looking for dragons. Lesser Dragon. I think you can drop that from the villagers. So, otherwise, Lesser Dragon, I think from memory, is 120 Star Chips. But from here, Baby Dragon, you can win them from Joey. Let's grab 2 of him. Ruben. Alright, Oslo Hero, you can win him from Villager 2. He also doesn't cost that much in Star Chips as well. Wicked Dragon with an Ursat's Head. You can get that in a starter deck, actually. Most of the cards from here on. Let's put Yamatano Dragon Skull in. So, at this point, Electric Lizard. I think that might be 80 Star Chips. Or, no, actually that might be 55. So yeah, usually I would go after Thunder types because we can fuse the Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Mega Thunderball. Kamanirikozu Thunder Kid as well. Lalaliun. Let's put a few of them in. So yes, this is usually roughly the deck that I have at this stage. Let's also put in Pot the Trick, Key Mace. Actually, we'll put in 2 of them, 2 of them. Ah, screw it, we'll put 3 of them in. And from here, usually I have... Okay, I'm going to go to this section now. I would usually have 3 Raigekis because I would do the manipulation thing. I would usually have an Umi. I wouldn't usually have trap cards at this stage. I would have an equip card. Usually... No, actually, usually I don't actually. Where's Dark Hole? I would usually have 3 of them. You know what? Let's play fair. Let's only have 1 of them. It's usually our cheat trade to get them, so let's get rid of them. We'll have 1 and we'll have our field spell. So we still need a few monsters. Now, usually, I can't remember how many chips he costs because I never actually buy him on chips, but 1400. Let me put the Bean Soldier in. I'm going to put 1 of them in just because he's my guy. Actually, let's go back to this. This is make it a bit easier. I'm just going to find rocks and fairies. So let's do... Okay, mate, where's Dancing Elf? Put in 3 Dancing Elves. Now let's find some rocks. Unless there's any thunders that we've missed. Oh, Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon costs 320, and usually, yes, I buy him. as well. Bolt Penguin you can get in a starter deck as well. That'll do for Thunder. So let's find another rock. Let's put in, where is Pot the Trip? Where's Ancient Jar? There he is. Put one of him in as well. That'll do. So, where am I? I am fighting Haishin. I am losing to Haishin on this one. So, I'm gonna lose on purpose. Because I don't want to sit here all night fighting Haishin. Ugh. Okay, yeah, so as you see, Haishin's got some pretty nasty cards. Skull Knights, he's got Black Skull Dragons, etc, etc. So, is it possible to beat him at this stage? In theory, yes. It's unlike, I mean, in theory, I could fuse a Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon and I could start beating him now, but... So, in theory, yes, you could do it, but there's no point, really. Haishin doesn't even give you that good of a card, usually. So, alright. Just want to get back to that tournament. Out of me way, old man. I beg you, the puzzle, shatter it. So you don't get the choice. There we go. And I'll quickly just skim through this. There we go. Now we are back to where we were before. Wake up, Yugi. There we go. So yeah, basically there's a tournament going on. Yugi and Joey have both entered it. Taya is working part-time at that little stall as well. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so this is where we got up to, where I went back in and rebuilt the deck that I would usually have at that stage. So yeah, Simon Moran is really good to play for cards. Villager 2 as well, he will drop Thunder Monsters quite often, but usually at this stage, let me go to Return Title, just so I can prove what I would do. I would go into Free Duel, and as you will see, Simon 101, that's because I accidentally dueled him 101st time, so I did everyone else 101 times. But yeah, usually I will do those first 100 times, followed by a few of them. But eventually I will come to him, Meadow Mage. I only needed 45 times to get a Meteor Black Dragon off him. So we'll see him in the story, but yeah, Simon Moran and Villager 2 generally are the better players to get dragons and thunders from until you build up your star chips, and then you can buy your defense cards. So here is Rex Raptor, who looks younger on this game. He looks like he's like 5 years younger than what he should be. So there we go, that's our deck. Literally, Jiraigumo, 2200 attack points, 80 star chips, 8-0. One of the best cards that you can buy with star chips on this game. So, alright. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Now, the Twin-headed Thunder Dragon is literally the card that will get you through the majority of this game. If you're lucky, you can get a fusion for it in your starter deck, which we did, we just never drew it. So Rex Raptor will not use dinosaurs on this. In fact, he will very rarely use dinosaurs. Do two fairies fuse together? Huh. Okay. Digbeak. So, yes. Rex Raptor, Weevil. Yeah. Weevil will not use insects. Raptor won't use dinosaurs. They just play random cards from a certain attack strength value. Oh, there we go. There's another twin-headed thunder dragon. Rocks and dragons will make Stone D on this, so that's also another good fusion if you're early in the game as well. Dragon and a plant will make Black Dragon Jungle King. We might actually be able to win that with Mystical Elf. Oh, only just. McCallion. Alright, 28 and 28 is 56. I know that from playing this game so much. You need 3 attacks with a twin-headed Thunder Dragon to take all the life points from an opponent. So yeah, you can grind your star chips up. Oh, that's not very nice. Destroyed my Mystical Elf. You can grind your star chips up and just buy all the dragons and thunders. It's usually what I do. Let's make Mystical Sand. But yeah, like I said, you can win Blackland Fire Dragon and Komori Dragon from Simon Moran. Play him enough times, eventually you win him. You can get a Time Wizard from him as well. So you can make 1,000 dragons. But yeah, Simon drops good cards. Tina, don't even bother with her. She drops literally nothing. Monster Turtle. Joey. Joey can drop Baby Dragon and Time Wizard. But not much else. Villagers, Villager 2. Villager 3 will drop like odd cards that are around 1,000 to 1,500. Oops. Yeah, there, whatever. Leaf shop. Alright, next duelist up is Weevil, I believe. Yes, Weevil. Look at the size of his head on this game. The Sniper's Dream. Okay, there's Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Literally, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon's your guy. He's the one that gets you through it. So, will I ever get 999,999 star chips on this? Probably not, but I am willing to attempt it. Because, like, this game, there's always been a yearning in me to, like, fully complete this game, which is actually impossible because, well, it's not impossible to complete. To get every card on it, though, you need to use a pocket station. Only available in Japan, probably hard to get a hold of. Probably buy one on eBay or something, but... there's a... but yes, with that little device, you can actually get every card on this. Under normal circumstances, no, you cannot drop every card on this. You cannot get Magician of Black Chaos's Ritual. You can't drop it on this game. I don't know why. And certain cards are 999999 star chips as well. Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress, for example. Magician of Faith, for example, is 999999 star chips. Why? I don't know. This game's weird, man. Like, it's a weird game. So, as you see, Weevil did not play insects. So yeah, this is a game that's very early in Yu-Gi-Oh's timeline history of game releases. My Valentine. Now, she will play a Harpy Lady. But, yeah. She'll play a Harpy Lady. Usually she'll fuse it with something else. So. Ancient Sorcerer. Okay. And the twin-headed Thunder Dragon comes to the field. So is it fair for me to be using a deck like this? Probably not, but legitimately, this is a deck that I usually have at this stage of the game. I think those two together might make a Dark Witch, yes. That's what I was trying to make before I accidentally made Mystical Elf. See, my played a giant red sea snake. When would my ever use a card like that? So, alright, we're getting there. How long have I been playing for? Over an hour already. Ah, that's not nice. Beautiful headhuntress. Okay, we have no twin-headed Thunder Dragon. This will make Mystical Sand. Alright. So straight after this tournament, after some dialogue and some jumping around a bit, you will get to face off with Mega Thunderball, Thunder Dragon, Thunder type. Sweet. Nice, easy win. So yeah, the best way to do this game is to get your twin-headed Thunder Dragon fusions. If you wanted other fusions, if you didn't have that many twin-headed Thunder Dragon fusions, the female fairies and rock types will make Mystical Sands, great fusion. Pyro and a beast will make Flame Cerberus. Ushioni is a bit difficult to make, but he's available as well. Bandit Keith will not use machine type. Actually, he does play Mechanical Caser quite often, so... But yeah, literally, that's how I do it with Star Chips, is by creating a dummy game file. That's why I have the amount of chips that I do. Getting the 5,700 Star Chips, that's taken ages. I don't know how many duels I've done on this game, but I literally, on this game, I have not spent a single Star Chip. I use the 3 memory card trick to trade the cards to me, so I don't have to expend any Star Chips. One day I will get to 1 million Star Chips on this, and I will buy myself, if I haven't won it already from Seto Third, buy myself the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I've never had a Blue Eyes White Dragon on this game, but then I can go through and I can card code in all the cards that I usually wouldn't get. Except, yeah, I mean the codes don't work for a lot of the high-end fusions and stuff, but... Alright. Thunder Dragon. Dragon. Literally, this is what I do at this stage of the game whenever I'm playing, whenever I've played it for real. I will just continuously spawn the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. It's Castle of Dark Illusions. I will literally just keep spawning the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. I have had 5 of him on the field many times before. Machine Attacker. What card is that? Oh, that. Just at a blank, I couldn't remember what card that was. Machine Attacker. Alright, leave shop. I think the next one is... Oh, it's a little... You get a little middle scene here. Hi, are you Yugi? Here, you're winning. Yeah, how about you? Well, I ain't been eliminated yet. But you... over there, it's Shadi. So, remember him from the anime? Yeah. It is Shadi. And he says that he is looking for the Millennium items. So basically he says this tournament he believes has summoned all of them here. Shadi doesn't know why, but he says to Yugi, would he like to meet his doppelganger? And what he will do, he will take out his Millennium Key and he will unlock Yugi's mind. And what we will see here is a little scene. So he'll touch the Millennium Key and Yugi will be transported into this mind world where he will meet our prince guy, our pharaoh, our royalty guy, whatever you want to call him. He wants to go back to his own world, but he needs Yugi's help, and he hands him these cards, and Yugi's like, wait, the face is blank, what do I do? So Yugi comes back. Yugi, you alright? Yeah. Did you meet him? Did you meet your doppelganger? Yes. He has to get back to his own world, but Shadi doesn't know why. Yugi says to Shadi, he gave me this card in our worlds. Shadi, what is it, Shadi? And Shadi's like, I'm afraid I don't know. Well, there are 6 blank cards, there are 7 Millennium items, and Yugi is holding on to one of them. It's not that hard to figure out, Yugi, but anyway. The next match is Yugi vs Shadi, and Shadi holds the Millennium Key and the Millennium Scales. So now, after you've beaten Weevil, Rex, Mai, and Bandit Keith, it's sad that Mako's not on this game. Either. Alright, Labyrinth Wall can be fused with a dragon and then a thunder. Labyrinth Wall is a rock type, so you can make a Stone D with a thunder to turn it into the legendary twin-headed thunder dragon. So, yes, that is how the story progresses. Yugi now has his cards, he has his prepare for the legendary twin-headed thunder dragon. Cage Musha of the Blue Flame. Shadi has actually got really weak cards compared to the duelists that came before him on this game. So, if you want good card drops, oh, there's the Beanie. The Bean Soldier. There's only one of him in my deck. Beanie! Alright, let's end this with the twin-headed thunder dragon. But yeah, there's some Pegasus drops decent cards. I think you can drop, I think you might be able to drop a shadow spell from Kaiba as well or something like that. Pegasus does have a chance to drop Megamorph. You get a better chance if you S-Tech them. So winning duels on this, you've got power and tech. You can win by absolutely crushing your opponents with power, and you will get monsters. If you defeat them by making them run out of cards in their deck, or by using magic cards and trap cards during play, you will get S-Tech. S-Tech takes an extremely long time, and doesn't guarantee you getting a magic card. And there is Bakura. Now it is Evil Bakura. So after Yugi sees those Millennium items sapped onto the cards, he's like, well, this is why I need to win in the tournament. Sorry, my jacket's rubbing on the microphone. There we go. Alright, let's do that again. Labyrinth Wall, blah blah blah, very nice. Now Bakura is a real pain in the ass. He has Millennium Shield, he also has the Labyrinth Wall. That's why I've gone with Moon for my Guardian Star. Because, yes, he will play Uranus, which will actually defeat my Guardian Star. It's a good thing I've drawn Yumi. Because As you see, Labyrinth Wall, and if I was Pluto, I would lose that by 200 points. Yeah, there's another one as well. Alright. Stone D. Thunder. So the tournament, who are we against now? Bakura. We've also got a character with a ironic name, given everything that happened back in the 2010s. Or was it before 2010? I don't know, sometime around there. There's also Pegasus, who actually cheats in this. His deck, sometimes in Pegasus's deck, he has 4 copies of Raigeki. I used to call Raigeki Reijikai as well. Alright. The legendary twin-headed Thunder Dragon. If I was using that other starter deck, I would not be thumping the opponents like this. I would get to Bakura and I would not be able to move him. But we're going to play this as if I went with my usual strategy of using my star chips and stuff and buying the cards. What do you want to do? Leave sharp. I think the next one is Pegasus. Tell me, Yugi boy. So Pegasus, he's not that difficult. However, there is a very, very rare chance, it's not very high, it's very rare, but Pegasus can play Meteor Black Dragon. You're very, very unlucky if he does, but he can do it. He can play Meteor Black Dragon. That will be an illusionist faceless mage. Thunder Dragon and a dragon. So those two alone for the legendary twin-headed Thunder Dragon. There you go, Moon beats Venus, and it was the illusionist faceless mage. You know I play this game too much when I just know what's on the field, and my screen's flickering. Yes, it is. It seems okay now. Beanie! I'm going to use Beanie in a fusion. There we go. Parrot Dragon. Pegasus actually uses some cards that he actually had in the anime. But yeah. Oh. Sleeping Lion is actually a decent card. Start game. It's 1700 defense. It's only 700 attack, but a beast type. A lot of good things you can do with beast types. Flame Cerberus is one of them. One more duel, Yugi, and then it's the final battle. What do you want to do? Leave the shop. Here is the controversial name now for this character here. It's a knockoff of Ishizu. This is what you get when you order Ishizu off Wish.com. She has an Aqua Dragon, and that's about the only strong monster she has. Mystical... Oh no, she'll likely play Aqua Dragon. Alright, Stone D in defense mode. And that is an Aqua Dragon. Okay, there is our Thunder. Oops. Thunder. Alright, that should... how much defense is Aqua Dragon? I think it's 1750 defense. Oh! Crud, okay, it was not an Aqua Dragon, it was a 30,000 year white turtle. Dang, okay. I knew she did have that in her deck. Usually she starts off with Aqua Dragon. Okay, Celtic Guardian. It wouldn't be another one, would it? It probably would be. Yep. $2,000. Celtic Guardian. Attack! And there you go, Roaring Ocean Snake. And so she does have some decent cards. Right now, she's given me the biggest challenge. And it's still not even that great of a challenge. Alright, 2,000 left. Unfortunately, I didn't have Jiro Gumo in my hand. She will get another turn. Beanie! You know what? The Bean Soldier can be the one to finish a duel. There's a Catapult Turtle. So she does actually have a blend of Aqua types. Ishizu on this. As the Bean Soldier does the honors. Water Magician. Okay. How could I lose? Because he ran out of life points first. Okay, there's a necklace, which we sap into a card. Now we have still got... I think the only one left is Kaiba. Yep, well, this is it, our finalists. So this is the whole point of the finals. Yugi collects together the Millennium items on those cards by defeating the said duelists who possess them. And it will transport old Doppelganger in his Millennium Puzzle back to his own timeline. Prepare for the legendary twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Oh yeah, that's right. He has a blue eyes white dragon. Oh crud! How am I gonna win? I am going to need Raigeki. Oh, wouldn't that be something if I actually lost to Kaiba? Oh, okay, that will be a Millennium Shield that he put in defense mode. Oh, that is not good. Okay, oh, this is really not good. Okay, Yamatano Dragon Scroll. Oh, okay, he's gone with the face down. think Kaiba had shadow spells mostly. Alright, there is a legendary twin-headed Thunder Dragon fusion. I'm going to have to use Umi. I don't remember Kaiba having... Oh no. Oh no. That's Thunder Dragon. That's twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Now, I can't pick Moon, I have to pick Pluto. And I am going to predict that card is a Shadow Spell. Ah, Christ. Shadow Spell. I do not believe it. I've just lost to Kaiba. Wait, no I haven't. I still got 300 points. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I don't believe this. I'm actually going to lose to Kaiba. Please be a defense. Oh! Oh my god, I do not believe. Oh! Christ. Something. Okay, I don't need... Oh. Alright, we'll go with that. I cannot believe he went for a defense. It would be a, probably be a Millennium Shield. I cannot believe he played a defense. Alright, there's Beanie, Blackland Fire Dragon, and a Thunder. Alright. The thing is, I'm still at risk of Moon because Blue Eyes will always play with Sun. And I've only got 300 life points left. Kaiba has Shadow Spell. Alright, Swords of Revealing Light are gone. Let's get Blackland Fire Dragon. Stone D, okay. I'm running out of cards in my deck as well. Alright, I'm going to put that one as Pluto as well. I'm going to put that one in defense mode. Oh, that's why. Oh, it's Guiltier. It's not another Blue Eyes. But yes, he does have 3 of them in his deck. Alright, another twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Even if he played a Blue Eyes right now, even on Moon, it would only do 200 points of damage to me and I've got 300 life points, so I will be okay. And there you go, it's Millennium Shield. Alright, wipe out Guiltier and I think now we should be okay. But whoa, this was way too close for comfort. It just clicked to me then, hang on, how am I going to get past a Blue Eyes White Dragon? Alright, that'll make Mystical Sand. Don't have enough yet to knock off Kaiba's. life points. Actually, 33 and 33 is 66. That will be enough. I just in case. But it was only a Swamp Battle Guard, but just in case. Yes, if you play monsters in defense mode, they will always attack them if they can win as well. Again. Alright, let's end this. We only just managed to win with 300 life points left. Wow. I've only got one Raigeki in my deck as well. Ryukishin. Alright, that was not fun. Alright, Kaiba is beaten. We will suck the Millennium Rod into the cards. My Millennium item drawn into a card. I now have all the cards with all the Millennium items. And we'll get a little scene. Rayleigh, is this what you wanted? Yes, so now his name will have changed to what I had. It will no longer be Yummy. It's because my profile is called Rayleigh. Now he can go back to his own world. You have the boy to thank for it. However, Simon Moran cannot come with him. Old Simon, his flesh is no more. He has decided. So basically what he says is that Haishin owns 6 of the Millennium items and rules over an expansive realm of pretty much everywhere. Made it back. Looks like the ruins of a temple. There's nobody here. Simon said that he's too old. His flesh is no more. This will be my last words to you. May victory be yours. So King's Valley. We can go to King's Valley first. If you go to that top shrine where that arrow was, the guard just tells you to go away. So there's Sardine in here. Sardine, I think, not Sardine. You realise, my prince, you're alive. I am Sadin. It's probably Sadin. For generations, my family has guarded this valley. Please rest assured that I have kept Haishin out of this valley, my prince. So the pharaoh and the queen are both gone, and Haishin has taken over the land. Parents do. The remains of the pharaoh and the queen are not here. Haishin wouldn't allow it. Forbidden ruins. Simon Moran said it was here. How do you know? How do you not know where it is, Sadine? Or Sadin, or whatever your name is. King's Valley. The Shrine of Glory. Metropolis. Now, if we go anywhere else, this all just says old card shop. If you go to the old duel ground, can you meet Jono at this stage? Nobody's here, it looks abandoned. Yes. Hey! Hey, Lee! Wow, you're alive! So if you go anywhere else, basically it just says it's ruined and abandoned. So Jono takes you to the new dueling ground where you meet him and Taya. The 3 villagers are down here as well. You can duel against villager 1 and 2. You can't duel against villager 3 at this stage, but literally villager 1, 2 and 3 are still exactly the same as they were before. Jono and Taya have slightly improved decks. They have some better monsters for like the first 10 monsters, and they go back to their original decks. Well, we'll do 1 duel with them each just for the gameplay. Juro Gumo. But I have the legendary twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Alright, what else do I know about this game? Okay, all the equip cards cost 800 star chips, which is a lot for an equip card. I do believe it is time to summon the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. So Joey does have red eyes. He's also got Guiltier the D-Knight as well. He's got Guiltier, I think he's got a Swamp Battle Guard, Flame Swordsman. Maybe Garuzis or something, an Armored Lizard. A few cards like that. Well, I do believe it is time to summon the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. I could have played Jirai Gumo as well, but not on this duel. Swamp Battle Guard. So, anime cards for Joey in this one. Tina has, like, a few updated fairies, but nothing special. And she still gives you bugger all as well for card payout. Troll, but you can win Red Eyes Black Dragon from Jono. Jono second. This one is. It's also Taina second as well. So yes, you can win Red Eyes Black Dragon from Jono second. It's a bit of a rare drop, but you can win it. So in theory you can. And can you win a Meteor Dragon from as well? You can win a Meteor Dragon from Meadow Mage as well as Meteor Black Dragon. Okay, I will start off with Labyrinth Wall. I hope Taina attacks it. And she starts with a spell or a trap. Jirai Gumo. I have no twin-headed Thunder Dragon. But very little that she can do. There's Sun. Gyakuteno Megami. That's actually going to defeat my Jirai Gumo. Okay. I think they might make Skelgon. No? Sword Arm of Dragon, okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Gyakuteno Megami cannot get through. Neither can that Winged Egg of New Life. I do believe that we still do not have the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. We have two cards with 3000 defense on the field, but no twin-headed Thunder Dragon just yet. She should attack with something. She does with Gyakuteno Megami. She'll put the rest of her cards in defense mode. And it is still not time yet for the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. $30 cards left in my deck. 10 cards in and no Thunders. That's a first for the playthrough. Winged Egg of New Life. Ah, finally. We get to prepare for the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Ah, it's going to take me ages to get all the monsters off of her side of the field. Alright, 1400. How much does she have left? 2100. Prepare for the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. You know what I could have done then, actually? I could have left Millennium Shield and Wall both in attack mode, and I probably could have got rid of her life points this turn. You know what? That's actually what I'm going to do. Wing Egg Elf. Now watch this. She'll attack them both because they're in attack mode and she can destroy them. And then I can wipe out her life points with my twin-headed Thunder Dragons. Otherwise she's just going to keep putting up defenses. Ooh, Hourglass of Courage. I've seen that played a few times in my... And Oshu Beam. Seen Hourglass of Courage played a few times in the tournaments with Taya in Duelist Kingdom. There's Stone D, and prepare for the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. See, now they're in attack mode, I can just attack them and wipe out the rest of her life points. Good win. Win, and we get Skull Servant. Literally nothing. Done, I lost. So there's Villager 1. He's like, nice to see you're still alive. Hope you don't mind if we treat you the way we did before. I wouldn't have it any other way, my friend. There's Villager 2 and Villager 3, who no longer duels, he just likes to collect cards. So we can go back. Jono, want a duel? Didn't you learn from the last duel we just had? Alright, if you go back, if we go to this old card shop, everything is destroyed. Now what we'll do, we'll go to the Pharaoh's Palace. There's nobody around. Enter. Everything's been destroyed, and then you will get this guy pop up. Who are you? No one's allowed yet. Out. Get out. Let's duel. You dare to resist me? I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget. Now, I am almost certain I have dropped a monster egg from him before. Monster egg is a 600 and... I think it might be a 900 defense. It's 999999 star chips on this. And I'm not making that up. It is legitimately, it is. I could have made a twin-headed Thunder Dragon there. Legitimately, that's what it is. Now, I am certain that I have dropped one from him before. I have not got Monster Egg currently in my card library. Okay, it is time to prepare for the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Ah, Golgoyle as Venus? Okay, it's a machine. Usually Guardian Stars are affiliated with a certain type. Neptune with Aquas, Thunders with Pluto. I cannot summon, I can summon Dark Witch. Oh, I could have summoned another Mystical Sand. No, never mind, we got Dark Witch. Could be a 2000. It's not. It's a ground attacker Bugroth. Well, that is half life points done. Yeah, Thunders are Pluto. Spellcasters are usually Mercury. Prepare for the almighty, unstoppable Minamushi warrior. That'll do it though. Oh, Prevent Rat. Alright, good win. The winged beasts are usually Saturn and insects. Terrible. Insects and beasts, I think, are usually Jupiter. You know your cards well, my boy. I underestimated you. Now, if you search it, you will find a map. It will show you the way to the Forbidden Ruins. Now, if you go up here and you go in there, they just tell you to go away. So, nothing interesting. Let's head back to the King's Valley. Can I be of service? Let's give Saturn the map. And he knows where it is now, suddenly. Oh my. I've heard stories about this place. How could you not find this place, Saturn? Look how big it is. Alright. Let's look at the map. This map. There's some kind of mark. And look who pops up. A drawing on the wall marks the location of the Millennium items, and now it reveals the spots in the hidden temple where Haishin has hidden them. The mages will remain powerful as long as they hold them. Blah blah blah, Seto. And Saturn is not happy. I followed you here. So he says, I believe Haishin has found this place already. Yes. That is the first scene that we saw as well. Saturn's like, well, I don't have to listen to you. And he basically says to your protagonist that you can defeat the mages by finding them at these locations. And Saturn's like, why would he be helping you? We will find out soon. Look at the drawing. That is the first drawing that we saw at the start of the game, with Haishin just laughing to himself. Let us return. More secrets. There is literally nothing to come back to that King's Valley for ever again. Now, what I usually do here is I come here and I will battle Meadow Mage. What I will do is I will battle him, but I will not proceed. And then we will get Meadow Mage in the free duel. Now, Meadow Mage, I won't be able to beat High Mage Kapora with this current deck. Meadow Mage, on the other hand, I will be able to beat. I think. I'll beat him with what I have just once. So yes, the mages that you battle, they have their fields already set like this. Now, he can be a little bit tricky because he can get Judge Man, which has Sun as its guardian star. And he can also get some cards that can knock off a Pluto as well, because all of his monsters will get a 500-point buffer. He also has Millennium Shield as well, which gets to 3,500. Very, very difficult to attack through. Now, I did just make another Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. It's a better idea to put one as Pluto, one as Moon. What's the Pluto one? He gets an attacking monster with Uranus, and he can knock off Twin-Headed Thunder Dragons when he's got the assistance of Meadow. Alright, looks like we're off to a good start. Umi! There we go, it is a Flame Swordsman. And let's knock off 3,300 points. Nice. He'll probably activate a Sojin. He does. Yes, the mages are not that smart. Bolt Penguin. Easy win. But yes, getting Dragons and Thunders, that is your goal for the first part of this game. Makes it much easier. Doma, the Angel of Silence. Okay, so we've beaten Meadow Mage. Now, you regret this victory. If I proceed, I'm going to get absolutely belted. So let's return. Now, Meadow Mage will drop Meteor Black Dragons. He will drop Dark Magicians. He will drop Gaia the Fierce Knight, Skull Knight. Yeah, there you go. We get to say hi to our old friend. Card shop. Let's build our deck. So yes, Meadow Mage for some reason is the one who drops all of the best cards in the game. Why? I don't know why it's him exactly, but he will drop Meteor Black Dragon. He won't drop Twin-Headed Thunder Dragons. He will drop Skull Knights. I don't think he drops Sanga. He drops Zoa. He drops Dark Magician. I've only got one of Dark Magician, but he will drop Gaia the Fierce Knight. by now I have probably played enough on free duel that I probably would have my twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Who do I win Sanga off? I think you win Sanga off the Desert Mage or High Mage or Tenza or something like that. I'll just chuck him in just for lols. Okay. Yeah, 16 monsters. That sounds like what I usually had. So because I've just beaten Meadow Mage, that's where you can get all the best cards. Equips, I wouldn't usually have them all, but at this stage. But although I have my memory card method, I can just duplicate the cards and get them all. Kuno with Chain, Dark Energy, Bright Castle. Trap, let's put in Yami, Acid Trap Hole, Fake Trap, Raigeki, Dark Hole. So this is the deck that I have used to defeat the game, and yes, you can get this deck. You would have to beat a couple of other mages, but yes, you can get this deck at this stage. Pharaoh's Palace. Alright, let's head to... It doesn't really matter. The order that I usually do them in, usually I do Sea Shrine first. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon is good against it as Pluto. This guy plays, or both of them. They play monsters that use Guardian Star Neptune most of the time, and with twin-headed using Pluto, you get a 500-point buffer, plus you got a Sea Field to play with as well, so Sea Mage is usually very easy to defeat. Hey, it's the legendary one himself. Unbelievable. Yes, they do that. And he is about to get absolutely pulverized. $36.50, $3,300. He is down to 1,050 life points. He lost 6,950 life points on the third turn of the match. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon do the honors. There you see, he had a Pluto monster. Easy win. Well, with this deck, yeah, but even with the other deck, Twin-headed Thunder Dragons. But yes, by now, usually I have collected Kiryushin. Usually, yes, I've collected the cards in my deck that I have. Wow, I only had one Kiryushin. It's a shame you can't sell cards for star chips on this game. That'd make a lot more sense. Oh. But Meteor Black Dragon. You can also drop Meteor Black Dragon, I'm pretty sure, from Jono's second. I think it's rarer, but I'm pretty sure you can also drop it. Oh. He played Suijin and got it to 3,500 and then put it in defense mode. Go, Sanga. In theory, he was stalemated. Like I said, the AI in this game just doesn't make any sense. They get a 3,500 attack and they put it in defense mode. I don't know why. I do not know why. Alright. Raigeki will do. Splat. If you're wondering what that card was, it probably would have been a Labyrinth Wall. Being a Uranus guard straight to defense mode, it is usually a labyrinth wall or a millennium shield. Orion the Battle King. Useless. You are powerful. Oh, victory is mine. And tropes. Now, if you go to the card shop after you beat them, you will get dialogue changing, and all of your buddy or pals be like, "Yeah, I heard you beat a mage. Got the mages and the soldiers in a status shock. That's cool." Ah, crud. That was an accident. Ooh, is he in for a fun match? I don't know, maybe we'll drop another red eyes. Oh, straight off the bat. Zoa. Swamp Battle Card. Okay, 3,500 and 2,600 is 6,100. So yes, we will. We'll have more than enough. With Raigeki on next turn. Yeah, bonk. Perfect game. Good win. Flame Swordsman. Huh. Well, there you go. Alright, we'll talk to someone else. And it's Tina. I was told you beat a high mage. You've got the other mage. It's scared. Well done. You can still duel these people, even though you just beat a mage. They will still happily take you on and lose. Have you noticed the mages have been down lately? It's all because of you, Valley. Come on, let's play. What chance do you have, villager? You beat a high mage? Maybe things will go back to normal. Yeah, maybe. And then third guy. Not bad, Valley. How about giving me that red card? Farewell. Okay. Next one I usually do from here is Desert Mage. He's generally a little bit weaker. You kept me waiting long enough. Woo. Alright, 8,000 points. Skull Knight, that'll do. He will... Stone D. Not strong enough to get past my Skull Knight. Gaia, attack. With the effect of Kunai with Chain. Man, this game puts you to sleep though. Not gonna lie, I might have difficulty getting through the end of this game. There's Dark Magician. And he destroys a Shadow Ghoul. Which reminds me, it'll be fun to watch Rebecca's deck in action. Sweet. Alright, let's go on to Electric Snack. I'm a snack. I'm a snack. Alright, let's go on and defeat a Tenza. Well, no, there's not a Tenza, it's Martyrs. Yeah, Tenza's a mountain one, I think. They're all like, prepare to defend yourself. Man, if you could sell cards on this for star chips, that would make so much more sense. So much more sense. Alright. Wasteland Field. There's Raigeki. Let's turn that to Yami. So he doesn't really have any good cards, to be honest. His strongest card is like Zoa or something. Millennium, that's Labyrinth Wall. Yes, I definitely did play this too much when I know what my opponent's face down cards are. That is a... I would say that would be... I reckon that might be Zoa. It is Zoa. Well, my Zoa's at 3100, so take that. Okay, Moon. That is... Ugh, Summon Skull. I haven't got Summon Skull on this either, and I think you win it off one of these Desert Mages too. Bonk. Now, Summon Skull uses an electric attack. It'd probably absorb the power from Raigeki. Another Moon. They're going down in strength. What Moon card? I think Red Eyes Black Dragon has Moon as its default top, so that was probably a Red Eyes. Anthrosaurus, but we will never know. The desert claims me this day. Bailey got some Millennium Scales. Okay, at this time there is another little prerequisite you can do. You can go back to the hiding card shop. Let me just do a quick save just in case. Now, if you go back into the underground, you will find out that you can do it any time between... If you defeat all the mages, all the high mages, you'll lose this little bit here, and you will have to go through the game again to get it. So basically, the mages come and they kidnap Tina, and now you have to go save her. There's no guard, so... You end up facing this fool. Anthrosaurus. Ooh, Meteor Black Dragon. Good draw. Because this fool usually plays Gate Guardian. No, he goes with a face down. Wow. Alright. Prepare. Does Malevolent Nuzzle work with Zola? It does. Although Malevolent Nuzzle does say it works only with female monsters. Zola don't look like a female to me. Alright, 3100, 3500. This duel is done. Well, next turn it will be. With only 1400 life points left. He is cooked. And he plays... Neptune, what would that be? If it's Neptune, I would say Suijin. Suijin, yes. Ta-da! Oh, Millennium Golem, that's not too bad. It's not that strong, but it's not that bad. Look, ignore it, okay. Alright. So if you get it wrong, you have to duel him again and start over. Ah, crud. Okay, it's right, right, left, right. Like, it's been a long time since I thought it was right, left, right, right. It's right, right, left, right. Yes, this part of the game took me so long to get through the first time I ever played it. Oh, crud, that's not a great starting hand. 3,000 or above, whatever. I'll just draw a new hand. I'll keep Raigeki. But he'll likely play a Gate Guardian, probably. Gate Guardian. Yeah, 3750. Not getting through him. Oh. Yes, we are. Got to pick Sun, though. Sun will defeat Moon. Give me my little 500-point buffer. Which means the next one will probably be either Black Skull Dragon, or no, that would be a Wall Shadow by the look of it. No, Labyrinth Wall. And he made 2,600 from Zoa. I didn't see that. Okay, Moon. No, just for fun. I could end the duel now, but don't have to. Oh, Labyrinth Tank. Actually, I think we might be able to end the duel. Yeah, we do. In the real game, Cannon Soldier is a banned card, and it's one of the fusion materials for Labyrinth Tank. Well, at least it was a banned card. I don't know if it's still banned now, but yes, it made Labyrinth Tank unable to be summoned in technical rules. Go right. Go right. Go left. There we go. Go right. And now we'll be at the door. Yep. Alright. So you've come at last. So you grab Tina. Aishin's like, well, the prince is alive. Seto, defeat him and I'll make you guardian of the puzzle. I'm surprised he passed the trials. He's like, we could have done that with both our hands behind our back. Is that the best you can do? In Joey fashion. Hostage, over back. All he wanted to do here was duel me. That's why he stole our friend. Because he wanted to duel me. All you had to do was ask. And we could have had a duel there, Seto. But no, you had to partake in a kidnapping. Okay, fake trap. Always fun to throw a fake trap down. So he will probably play Blue Eyes White Dragon. And Metal Zoa. Black Luster Soldier. Okay. I was close. Ta-da! So yes, they can play ritual cards just as normal monsters for some reason. I can't do that. I have to use a Black Luster ritual, and it's like impossible. It's still like impossible to do. Like ritual summoning on cards, I've never ritual summoned a monster on this game, ever. And I probably never will. It's stupidly hard to do. They don't tell you precisely what cards you need. And there is only one set of monsters that actually work for every ritual in this game. Like, it's actually madness how this game works. Why they did it like that, who knows? It just means for people who are completionists like me, it becomes very difficult to finish a card library. Alright, one more Meteor Black Dragon, couldn't hurt. Dark Magician. Seto playing a Dark Magician. Well, that's just disrespectful. And another Flame Swordsman. Like it would help. Not bad. But look at this, it's like he didn't want to win at all. You know, there's something strange about that Seto guy. Yeah, it's like he didn't want to win at all. He did play a Black Luster Soldier, you know. Alright, let's go beat another mage. Let's do Forest, Desert, Sea Shrine, Shrine of Glory. Let's do Mountain Shrine. Out of them all, High Mage Kapora is the hardest. He is the Meadow Mage. He will get a Meadow Field, and if he plays a Gate Guardian, it'll be at 4250 because it will get a Field Power bonus. Against Mountain Mage, we should be okay with just Zola. To begin with, that's not a great starting hand that we got, but that'll be a twin-headed. Oh no, it isn't. Oh wow, I was not expecting that. Poor Mountain Mage has got bad RNG. He has drawn one of the worst hands he possibly could have. Let's go with the army, because it will mean that on the next turn he will probably play Mountain. And he does. He plays Mountain, leaving himself open to a 2600 point attack. And for me to come along and make it a sure thing with Dark Magician and a Bright Castle. And this match is over. Dark Magic attack. Look at that, Zone Eater. It's a 250 attack point card. Why? Solid opponent, Zone Eater. It's not even good for fusions. I don't understand. It costs 10 star chips as well. Is it 10 or 15 or 20 or something? I don't get it. Oh, Meteor Black, what a draw. Go with Sun. I think he does. He Meteor Black Dragon. I think he only plays Black Skull Dragon. That'll be a twin-headed. And to defense mode. Get him, Sanga. Who would put the legendary twin-headed Thunder Dragon at 3,300 points when there's only a face-down defense on the opponent's side? Who would put the legendary one himself into defense mode like that? It does not make any sense. Gaia the Fierce Knight. $3,100 does it in. Oh, Siyaru. And this match is done. 4,000. Directly on 0. Good win. Witty Phantom. You are defeated. We get the Millennium Ring. And if you go back to Card Shop, you can hear some more gloating from your friends as well. Man, that was rough. Oh no, this is some dialogue since we just saved Tina. Ah, no, ah. God damn it. Oh, I didn't even draw a good hand. Oh. Ooh, the big scary dark witch. Oh, this sucks. I don't want to dual Tina. Misclicks. Right, Geki. Yeah, boom. 4,600 off. I need one more direct attack. And then I win. What was that? Okay. Oh, Skull Knight. Skull Knight, batter, whatever that card is. Wing Egg Elf. Alright, why did Taya ever think that she could win? Look at that. Skull Servant. At this... Oh, sorry. Microphone's very close to my mouth now. I'll move it back a bit more. Like, this is just bizarre. Even at this stage. We'll talk to the villager as well. How about a game? No. You want to do it with me? No. Yeah. How about you trade? Can't even trade with him. Alright, we might get more dialogue now because the other one should come in with them all going about how I beat another mage. And then that's it until you beat all of them. Hi Valley, you're looking good. Wanna do it? Alright, maybe we'll beat another one. Alright, let's beat Forest Shrine. So Forest Mage isn't that strong. High Mage, I don't remember what the High Mage name is on this one. He can play perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, which will reach 4,000. But that's not too bad. Watch this. I'll activate Yami. On the next turn, there's Jorigumo. Despite my Skull Knight having 4150 attack points, guarantee he will use Mountain and Forest. Whichever one, whichever field we're playing. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, 2600, 3650 is 6250. Yeah, 6250. Raigeki. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. It wouldn't have been anything good. It would have either been some weak insect or a plant or something. Rose Spectre of Dun. I think he plays that every now and then. Okay, Embryonic Beast. That is absolute rubbish. Proceed. Oh, that's Anubis. I need Anubisus, or whatever his name is. You mummified in your silly headpiece. Ugh. Okay, let's go for this. Does he have a Harpy's Feather Duster? Alright. Ow. Oh, crud. Okay. Dark Hole, There's 2 Dark Holes? No, that's yummy. That'll do. Thought 2 Dark Holes might have made a Dark Energy, but no, that's 2 yummy field spells together. Okay. Alright, Geki. Alright, 2,500. And he will probably play next. So he just played a Great Moth. He could play another Great Moth. And he plays another Great Moth. Hey! Meteor Black Dragon. And I will pick Mars because he will play most of his Guardian Stars will be Jupiter, so I can get a Guardian Star advantage. Alright, Sangha, who also can have Mars as well. Very nice. 3,100. Hercules Beetle. Wow, he's drawn some of his worst cards. He can play Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth if he so desires to. At least I think he does. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Anyway, it don't matter, he's cooked. The legendary twin-headed Thunder Dragon to the field. Nice. Oh, Rabbit Horseman. Alright, down the drink. Okay, Uraby. No, it cannot be. Master Haishin will avenge me. Not likely. Millennium Key. Okay. Dueling Grounds. New dialogue. One more high mage to go, eh? Be careful where depending on you talk to someone. I'll try not to duel someone this time. So, high mage. You beat another high mage, blah blah. You whip those mages. And you got one more to go. Good luck, my friend. You really did it. Keep it up and maybe things will go back to normal. You know, I think dueling isn't just winning and losing. Collecting them can be just as fun. I agree. That's me with the Pokemon cards. Okay, Kapora. Kapora's a tricky one. 4250 with his, you won't win this time. But yes, Meadow Mage is where you get all the best cards from. Why, I don't know, but it's Meadow Mage. Okay, very nice. Skull Knight, I'll take that. Alright, Millennium Shield ain't gonna save you now. And he plays Mercury, there we go, watch this. That'll turn into a Dark Energy and equip it to my Skull Knight. Swamp Battle Guard. And he plays, that would be a, you know, I don't think that's actually Millennium Shield. I reckon that might be a Protector of the Throne Room. No? Alright, it's Red Kaiser. Never mind. 3150. And we win with the attack from the legendary one itself. The twin-headed Thunder Dragon Feral Imp. Fantastic. Yes, I promise you can win good cards off him. Kapora. They all just say, we are defenders of this shrine. You cannot take our Millennium item. Our powers are going to destroy you. Yummy, nice. Oh, that is a terrible starting hand. I probably should have kept that Kuno with chain. It doesn't matter. At least if he plays his stupid Gate Guardian, it won't be at 4250. Ah, you donut. Why would you play that? That's a trap card because he didn't grey it out. Skull Knight will be at 4150, so the trap card probably won't even work. Yeah, it's probably a it's probably a probably an acid trap hole. I don't think they even have widespread ruins. Oh, they might. I don't know. What I do know is that we have a Meteor Black Dragon now with 4000. No, there goes Wall Shadow. Oh, Kapora didn't play Gate Guardian. But that's alright. Alright, there's the last of the mages beaten. Reaper of the cards. So this is the power of light. Bailey gets the Millennium Eye. And now Seto will appear. Bailey, you actually defeated the High Mages. Of course I did. Ice Shins, Shrine of Darkness. You have to go back to the Vast Shrine. Alright, all the shrines are empty. Let's go to our card shop and celebrate with our friends. Card shop. Save. Alright. I haven't got long to go in the game, actually. This is where it gets difficult. Alright, dueling grounds. Just to have a gloat. You did it! You beat every last one of them. All you gotta do is defeat Haishin and Seto. When you become king, Bailey, things are back to normal. I hope you don't forget, we're friends. We're guild friends. And you can't even duel him now. Oh, now all that's left is Haishin. He's a strong duelist. He's a powerful enemy. But I'm betting you'll come out a real winner. Alright. I heard you beat every last one of those high mages. Great news. Oops, I guess once you put all of them away, I'll have to be calling you King Bailey. No, that sounds weird. You did it. You showed those mages when you become Pharaoh, don't forget us, okay? It looks like there might be a chance for peace again. You gonna miss your life underground? Alright, to the shrine. That's all the cutscenes and little bits and pieces of in between. Even the Valley of the Kings where we met Saturn, he literally says nothing new. There's nothing new in that place to do. Seto. He's like, take caution ahead. It's wise to be cautious. There are two men wearing an alligator and a, like a hawk or something. They're in their onesies. They're not that threatening. The best they have is Metal Zoa. Oh, they might have a Black Skull Dragon. No, usually they play Zoa and Metal Zoa. Because what they do, they play Zoa at 3100, then they equip it with Metal Morph, turn it into Metal Zoa, and make it 100 points weaker. That's what they usually do, which is quite humorous, actually. And they play... let's have a look what they played. I think it's a Zoa. No, oh, it's not a Zoa, it's Millennium Shield. That don't bother me. Alright, 3600. So yeah, they usually play that looks like another Millennium Shield. Actually. The legendary one himself. No, that time it was a Labyrinth Wall. Oh well. 3600. 2800. 2100. Bang. Pumpkin, the king of ghosts. Curse Valley, you've won for now, but Niku, he showed it for you. Sebek and Naku. Only a handful of jewels are left. Oh, I didn't think this game took that long to play through, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, Skull Knight. That would be Dark Magician. No, it's a Skull Knight. Both of our Skull Knights are gone, but he is left defenseless. And I am getting rid of these, just in case. 3,000 points of damage. He might actually play a Dark Magician next. Himself. Moon. What would a moon be at that? Oh, Summon Skull. Okay. I'll have to try and get that as a drop. I'll have to try and drop a Summon Skull. I'm sure you get it from the Desert Guides. Never won one. I've never had a Summon Skull in this game either. And, okay. Right. No, I won't play Raigeki. We'll have a look at what's on the field. And it is a Soul Hunter. There we go. 3,000 points of damage. Metal Guardian, 2150 defense. At least I think it's 2150. So this is your power. I have so much power. Hi Shin. I salute you for making it this far, but at all NCR, I haven't come this far to be beaten by a child. Funny thing is that Haishin's deck is not actually that strong compared to other like final boss enemies. The strongest he's got, I'm pretty sure, is still Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth and Meteor Black Dragon. Okay, Let's see how much you like my Skull Knight, who is at 4,150. I am Haishin, and I will play and leave my card in face-up attack position. I shall play Zoa. Gate Guard. Yeah, for some reason, if the monsters are 3,000 attack and above, like base attack, not like alterations, it's only base attack. If they are above 3,000, they will not put them in defense mode. They will only leave them in attack mode, even if they're going to get beaten. They leave them in attack mode. Alright, we'll throw down another 3,100. Destroy Gate Guardian. And our poor opponent only has 1,000 points left. Black Skull Dragon. 3,200. Okay, the legendary twin-headed Thunder Dragon. But it's not even going to be needed. Wait, there's the will. 50 life points. Well, there we go. Great Mammoth of Gold Phone. That's not a bad drop. Itchy ears. Ridiculous. Me defeated by the... Look at that facial expression. No, I won't let it end this way. Well done. Now the items have been gathered as one. Well done. Now that the items have been gathered as one, let us head for the Forbidden Ruins. What are you trying to do, Vanilla Ice? Bailey, it's time to end this farce. I will now defeat you once and for all. All the items will be mine. Hey, that was his plan all along. Betray Haishin, and now he's going to try and defeat me and take all the Millennium items for himself. This place is home to my forefathers, the royal tomb of those who prospered wielding the dark power. You know why this place is called the Forbidden Ruins? It's because of this. The Millennium items represent a pact, an agreement for tapping the powers of darkness. The ancient kings and sorcerers, the ancient supreme force of Dark Lord, to summon him. Yes, they are going to summon Nightmare and Dark Knight. There's the other one. And now he wants to eliminate me. So yes, Manawin Lefebvre, or whatever his name is, I don't know why it's written like that, but in Duelist of the Roses, yeah, that's pretty much him, and your protagonist in Duelist of the Roses is probably this guy, to be honest. Okay. Now the likelihood is that it will be an Ultimate Dragon. Oh, it isn't. Oh, it's a Gate Guardian. I was expecting Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. If that's the case, let's play Meteor Black Dragon then. But the RNG's flipped and he hasn't drawn Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I think it's like a 62% chance or something like that. 62.5% chance that he plays Ultimate Dragon straight off the bat. Why couldn't he have done this in the first duel? Gaia, the Fierce Knight. Oh, that'll be a Meteor Black Dragon as well. That's right, Gaia can attack. Zoa. Yeah, this game be weird, man. Okay. Where is another equip card for me? I don't want to play those two with Skull Knight just in case he does pull that dragon. And then I'm bloody screwed again. Alright, twin-headed Thunder Dragon it is. You can get a direct attack in. Son. That'll be a Blue Eyes White Dragon, just a regular one. Alright, there we go. might still have a shadow spell in his hand though. Alright, so now we can play that as Mercury and we can get the Guardian Star jump on him. And he's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, so even if he plays a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon now, he can't destroy it. Can't destroy my Skull Knight. He's got 2 Blue Eyes on the field. I don't know why he couldn't do this in the first duel with me. He played Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and I almost had it, but this game, man, it is what it is. It's basic, it's weird as well compared to today's Yu-Gi-Oh, but it is nostalgic. It was the first Yu-Gi-Oh game I ever owned. First one I ever played. Okay, upon defeating Seto, he gets cranky, but Haishin, look at that Feral Imp. For fighting Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, you get a bloody Feral Imp. Not like this, to come this close and lose to you, not like this. Look at this, destroy items, don't destroy. Doesn't matter what one you pick. Hold it right there, you get the same response. If you wish to let Seto live, hand over the Millennium items. So he says, I knew Seto would betray me, I just didn't know where the room was. And I needed Seto to lead me. You get a choice, hand him over or refuse. If you refuse, he just yells at you, I'm not kidding, boy. Now I can summon the Dark Knight. So yeah, apparently Haishin said he knew about Seto's plan all along. He just needed to know where the tomb was so he could re-summon the Dark Knight. Look at this fool. You and your pointy beard, and your eye in the middle of your chest, and you look like you got a rocket ship on your head. Obey, you must obey, but yes, the Dark Knight does not listen to Haishin. The items, the Millennium items, I have them all. The Millennium items, I see no items. Of course you don't, I use them to summon you. And now you must honor the pact, you must obey me. I'm weary of this conversation. And look at that. Haishin gets turned into a card. And now he wants help. After everything he's done, now he wants help. He doesn't deserve a place in my deck. No. Oops. Yes, I agree. Through the cards I've created, now that time I collected the price for my power. With this miserable planet, these miserable creatures, Value your deck, it still contains a Millennium card. Yes, that is a pact card. You can send him back if you defeat him in a duel. Can't say that you do, but go back in. I'll give you one chance. It's only fair that the course of our pact be decided with the cards. Now come on, let's play. All of this just to play a card game. You know, if everyone was friends, you could just duel each other and not have to, you know, exterminate a planet or whatever. Okay. Ah, beauty. Look at this. Funny thing is, Dark Knight's not actually that difficult. Why couldn't I draw this against Nightmare, the true boss? That's the sort of starting hand I need against him. And he plays defense. Okay, Gaia, the Fierce Knight. Well, it wouldn't be over 3,000 if it's a moon, and in defense, it would be... okay, Bakuri books. Oh, this game be weird. Yeah, but yeah, Nightmare's not actually that strong. He's actually a pretty weak duelist. I think his best card might actually just be Black Skull Dragon. It's a complete taunt to the player. Alright, Skull Knight. Yeah, look at that. This game is a complete taunt. You get here thinking he's going to be hard, and then you get that. Alright, there we go. Now there's one more duel left. Togex is... yeah, what a card. This is not fair. Me, I cannot lose. I created the cards. I cannot lose. Alright, now look at this. Can't play one more time. One more game. Oh, that's funny. All of this over a card game. It's just funny. Okay, one more game. I better not lose. If I lose, I'm turning the game off. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Oh. Alright, we'll only need 2 equipped cards and a Skull Knight. Because Yami will give me a 500 point buffer. Unless he doesn't play an Ultimate Dragon. Cosmo Queen. Wow, okay. The RNG is in my favor. Ah, oh, beautiful. Even if he played an Ultimate Dragon, it'd be getting cooked. I have a Skull Knight at 4650. I'm still going to keep it in Mercury, even though I will get a disadvantage against Cosmo Queen, but that's fine. Pluto, that'll be a... wow, the RNG really has gone south. That'll be a twin-headed. Yep. The legendary one itself. Huh. Skull Knight. Oh, he's not going to be around long enough to tell anyone about me. 5,150. 2,000. Why did I do that? I should have just ended the duel. It doesn't matter. Okay, that would be Gaia the Dragon Champion. I mean, I'm taking a risk, but that's okay. 5650. Oh, no, okay, it's Sengun Jin. I thought it was going to be Gaia the Dragon Champion. Sun, that would be... Alright, let's stop fooling around. Siaru. Okay, let's finish it. I've had enough of this game. Ugh. There it is. That is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Empress Judge 2100. That's... yeah, okay. No, not again. All you did was lose a card game. I'm tired now. Oh. That date said I left the ruins never to be seen again. Well, his family line of Rosencruz. Well, I'm under with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. The forbidden ruins buried along with those items, Valley became the greatest of pharaohs, bringing prosperity to all he ruled. The vile mages were no more. This was the tale of Valley, of whom we call Yu-Gi-Oh! And that is the end of the game. I'd save, yeah, okay. Sweet, more star chips. Well, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. If you've made it this far, bro, okay, 9288, that is the code. I don't know what monster it's for, but it's for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. And for this game, it's been 3 hours, if roughly that, because. So if you've made it this far, hey, respect, appreciate you. I am almost asleep. I am scrolling through my YouTube studio. Alright, I'm done with this game. But yes, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Games made. These are just credits, there's nothing interesting in them. Well, thanks tuning in. If you've made it this far, then you probably fell asleep, to be honest. I know I almost am. Well, thanks anyway. Thanks everyone as well with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series as well. I need to sleep, otherwise I will struggle to produce it tomorrow. Well, wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell. It's going to take fucking forever.